Hey, welcome guys. This is the primer to how to create a basic walk cycle really fast. All right, that's the one thing that we really need to work on. How to do this quickly and what we need to do, thinking about the steps logically. Very first thing is that as we have this guy, let's go ahead and make him a ground, okay, for him to walk on. We don't want to pull it from the center because that'll go too high up. So if you just pull from this green square, that tells it to scale with R, scale in every direction but the green, but the Y. So that's going to be good for us. I'll hit 5 to go into shaded mode so I can see things with color. I'm going to move this down a little bit so it's not intersecting with his feet. So with this ground in place, that helps me kind of orient what he's going to be interacting with. I'm going to create a new layer, name this ground, and turn it into a reference layer so that it's non-selectable. Perfect. I think that the most important part of the walk cycle is the interaction with the ground, so it's the feet, right? 100 frames is too much. Let's get ourselves down to about 25. And as I look in the side view, I'm going to be switching from side view to perspective view a lot. However, this side view, I like thinking about a progression of a walk cycle going from left to right. So this is all backwards. I'm going to hold space, left click on Maya, and go to left view. So on our first contact point, let's just think about how the legs move. Obviously, one leg is going to be in front, and the other leg is going to be behind. That's it. That's all we got to do. So select both legs, or select both feet, and set a keyframe on the beginning and the end. And in the middle, what we need to do is just flip the script on them. So select both and set a keyframe. I'm just comparing my two poses, and this one's a little too far back, so I'll just move it back up here. Looks good, okay? So if we play it, we should expect it just to slide back and forth on the ground, like he's skiing, but we don't want that to happen. So halfway here, I have to consider what foot is moving forward. And it looks like it's this red foot moving forward. So in the middle, right at frame 7, I'm going to lift it up. This is my passing point. And I'll set a key. And over here, right in the middle, it's my blue foot coming forward now. Coming forward. So at 19, I'm going to bring my foot up for the passing point. So let's watch. So already, he's kind of like stomping his feet, which is exactly what we expect to do when we're walking. All that is about 5 keyframes. There's no more than that. Let's play with the arms now. They're very stiff. Let's rotate them down. This one's, I'll set to 85. And this one I can also set to about 85, just so that they're symmetrical, right? I'll go back to my first frame and make sure that the opposite arm is out with the opposite leg. And it means that this arm is back. So I'll select both the arms and set keys at the beginning and end. And in the middle, you guessed it, we just got to flip the script. And I have to select and set keys for both, right? I'm just going to check my poses to make sure that they match up nicely. They do. So if I watch it now, he's already walking and his arms are swinging, but he's not bobbing his hips. Let's go ahead and get that together. At the hips, beginning, end, middle, setting keys on all of them. Let's consider where he wrote recoils, because right in the middle, or beginning, middle, end, right here. This is phase 1 or stride 1, and this is phase 2 or stride 2. So each of these phases, let's break it down. Contact, recoil, passing, high point. Contact, recoil, as he goes down, passing and high point as he comes up. Okay? So I have 3 frames between this and this. In fact, let me put in a value, -5, just to make it easy. And over here, let's put in a value, 6. So on contact, he's at 0. On recoil, he's at -5. Contact, recoil, passing, high point. So if we watch, he's got a nice bob going to him. Looks a little bit more animated. His legs are kind of stretching now, and that's because it's a little unnatural. So although the base is here, we're going to do a little bit of cleaning up in just a second.